If not now, when? If you don't try now, if you don't walk in faith now, if you don't take the daily, consistent actions now, there will be no win. There will be no win, you know? I want to bring a message to you guys today for the people out there who are depending on words more than actions. And the reason I want to bring this message to life is because I've been there before. I feel like a lot of successful people right before their breakthrough had a lot of moments where they had drag because they didn't understand that it was more than just the words, it was also the actions that needed to be taken in match. And so today I pose to you the question, if not now, when? You're probably thinking of a ideal scenario, a perfect moment, a pretty picture, a clear indicator, a sign from God that, oh, this is now the time to do it. But what happens if none of those things happen, right? Or at least at the capacity or what you envision it to be like? What happens then? I'll tell you. You keep waiting around for a perfect moment or a perfect opportunity that never actualizes, right? Instead, it takes up a spot in your mind that could be actually energy transferred to the action itself. And so I know it can be daunting for people to think about action because sometimes you associate that with an aggression, and sure, that is part of it. But action looks like saying, hey, this is the thing that I need to do. And then today I'm going to do that this many reps or this many times. And I'm going to build on that. That's action. Because the people who win, you guys know the story, the tortoise and the hare, right? Slow and steady always wins the race. But why is that? It's because when you move slow and steady, you're moving steadily. And when you move steady, you are building momentum. You are compounding your time. You're compounding your efforts that are then going to be turned into an amazing picture, an amazing story, a breakthrough, right? But you never get those moments if you don't stack those days. And I've used an example before in another video where I was like, maybe that picture, that moment in your life that's supposed to be that breakthrough comes in 6 weeks from now, 6 days from now, 6 months from now, 6 years from now, right? And all you have to do, if you knew that, right, you would just keep going because you understood, okay, I know when it's going to happen. Okay, let me keep doing that. But we don't know when that's going to happen. But you have to act as if, right? So you have to act as if, okay, at any moment that can happen because that's the reality of it, right? God could say, hey, I'm going to give it to you after 6 weeks. I'm going to give it to you after 6 months. But you always fall short. You always stop at week 5. You always stop in month 4. And then you have to restart the cycle. And soon enough, it's another year of almost got it. Almost reached my goal. Almost made it to that place I foresaw for myself. But never I have. A big mantra for me this year has been, why not me? And in 2023, my mantra was, one good year can change your life forever. In 2024, the mantra was, remember who the fuck you are. And 2025's mantra is, why not me? You see the progression in that mentality? The 2023 one was, okay, I'm willing to make the sacrifice. I know it only takes one good year. But even still, there was things that needed to happen. In 2024, it was to uncover who I was and remind myself, hey, you are that guy. You can do these things. And in 2025, it's supposed to be the compounding of those years and understanding that, hey, it can be me. It will be me. I know who I am, and I know all it takes is a little bit of time to do it. A little bit of consistent action over time. It's all it takes. So again, I ask you, if not now, when? That moment's never going to come. No one's going to save you. So you have to understand who you are and take actions to become better and take actions to actualize that future that you want for yourself. Because none of this is promised. This is all borrowed. And it's time for you to start to operate from a place of understanding that God is moving mountains behind the scenes. The universe is moving mountains behind the scenes to give you exactly what you asked for. But you're waiting for it to give it to you instead of going out there and obtaining it, going out there and taking action, going out there and attacking it. Stop wasting time. Time waits for no man. It's a cruel bitch. So what you want to do is put as much of it on your side as possible. And the way you do that is by stacking your days consistently and winning every single day. Small wins add up. Small numbers add up. And if you do that, that's more time compounding in your favor versus more time away or straying away from that. So if you can look at it from this perspective, I think it may actually help you achieve more than you could imagine. Because at the end of the day, you are going to get where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. So the only thing that you can do to guarantee that is to take actions each day to work toward that goal. And when the time is right, what does Nipsey Hussle say? Preparation, opportunity are going to meet. And you're going to win. So I hope that resonated with you. If it did, leave a comment. If you want to hear more thoughts like this, if it's spring you to action, if you don't know what to do, first off, just honestly take a look at my community down below or link to my bio, where I'm bringing together a bunch of other strong and like-minded individuals and helping everybody elevate one day at a time to consistently grow and become better than we were before. Because that's all it takes. Take small, consistent, daily action. And you're going to see your life turn around in weeks, a couple months. Watch how far you get. Trust and believe it. That being said, I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces.